What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another day in Car Dealer Simulator. We're back at VM Motors, and today we've got to upgrade our office to level 3. If I just jump inside, I'll show you how much we're going to need for that one. In we go. Up we go to office upgrade now. It says there we need to get it up to level 3, and that is 35,000. Quite a considerable amount of money, considering we've only got 5,766. I don't have any cars up for sale right now. Where I left you last time, we just popped this little Phantom Thunder in here for our employee who's gone home for the evening to do the bodywork on, which is lovely, finished all on his own. We are going to refresh the plates as we're here, he says. I don't think we are. Or does it not need them? I think it does. There we go. It wouldn't let me do that at the front for some reason. Maybe that's a bit of a bug. I don't know. Something did pop up, but then I couldn't seem to highlight it. So there we go. Last time we got our first employee, he managed to fix all of the bodywork on this beautiful little car. If we just go in to the scanner, there we go. Have a look at this one, and we can fix all of this stuff. And all of this stuff, but not this stuff, and we also need to polish it. I think I've got enough for 2 cars to be able to do all of this on 2 cars, so that should be all right. But we only have the 1 car in the shop right now, and it does need polishing. So before we get it polished, we'll get it on the lift. Lovely little reverse 180 there. We'll get it on the lift, and that's where we're going to start working. Obviously, I'm going to be working through the night trying to get this car ready, but I'm not going to make you all watch that because we've only got 5,766, but we've got to make 35,000. We've got to make more than 35,000, so I think we're going to need at least 1 more vehicle, and I've got a feeling I'm not going to be able to afford anything, am I? 5,766, what can we afford? Get it all the way down. We can't go and look at something that is over budget, so we'll go for there. And there's 3 vehicles. We got a 4,650 Apex Motors Vanguard with just under 60,000 miles on it, which isn't bad. 2,900 for a 202,000 miles Striker, and 2,850 for a 63,000 miles Striker. I think the only one that's going to return any level of profit is probably this one, but are we paying too much for it? I think we'll go for this one. These are going to sell for less, but I'm paying considerably more for an older car with around the same mileage on it. So I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. So I'm going to go for the Apex Motors Striker. A little bit of a jumpy game there. On we go, and we're going to go and collect that one. That is quite far away. The shop is closed. We are going on to the night. It is at nearly 8 o'clock in the evening, so I can't buy anything else. But we can go and pick up that car. So let's get on with that, and let's go and do it. A little bit of a trek outside of town for this one, but we're almost there, so let's jump back in. There we go. Oh, there's a car in the way. I don't want to crash into you, but I do want to line this truck up first. Oh my god, this is the awkward place. I remember this one. There's lots of bouncy bits around here, and sometimes it can be hard to pick up a car. We'll get you into there, though. You should be absolutely fine like that. Are you going to bounce and roll away? You are going to roll away. No, thank you. You seem to be all right there, so that'll do. Let's go try and buy this car. That is absolutely terrible. I can't wait for my employee to come back and fix all of that. 2,850 you want. I'm not... I'll give you $2,000 for it. How does that sound? Obviously, you're going to laugh at my input there. Maybe not. I'm glad you found that so funny, Evelyn. 2,150? Oh, now you're starting to appreciate it. That extra 150 made all of the difference. Why can't I select that final 0? There we go. Just me being an idiot. That's not what I wanted to do. That's less. 250 is what I was trying to achieve. We've come down a bit more. Can we get you down even lower? Let's go 350. I seem to not be able to use my number pad today. Oh, that was it. Oh, yeah, because the first one was not... I rejected it, didn't I? I was meant to accept it. Bye, Evelyn. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have been so greedy then, should you? Your car was knackered. I feel bad now. Now we've got to go back to the shop. Well, this is to upgrade to the level office, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so we didn't buy that car. Completely ignore all of that. And we're going to go back and try and buy a different car because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. It's all on me. I'm used to selling cars more than buying them. That's what I've been doing recently. But anyway, let's get back to it. Back to the dealership, find a different car, and let's go and get that one. It's going to have to be that £4,500 one, isn't it, that we're going to make no money on? Oh, my God. Or maybe that Thunder there, because now we've just hit it. Hopefully not. But anyway, back to the garage, find a new car, and let's go and pick that one up instead. Well, the idiot made a boo-boo and rejected a car, but at least we've got another one to come back to that is considerably more expensive than the first one, with around the same mileage on it. So, you know, it's a win, maybe? Anyone count it as a win? Yeah, no, me neither, if I'm being truly honest. But anyway, let's get it picked up, get back to the garage, and get this one started. Fingers crossed, hopefully it's not going to be as bad. The bodywork isn't as bad at all on this one, which is why we're paying extra for it. Hello, sir. Hello, Gerald. How are you doing? 4,650. I don't want to pay that much. I'm going to have to offer more than that, I think, for the first one, though. 3,750?
Oh, no. No, cut.
Cut? We're not filming. Well, I am filming, actually. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, 3,800. Well, you've come a bit more.
I don't know.
I'll meet you in the middle at 75, which is way over the middle, but never mind. And you're still not going to take it. But I'm going to accept the 881 rather than rejecting it. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you for the car. I think thank you for the car. We'll find out in a bit. Let's get it back to the dealership and let's get started. With our two cars, we are going to be working throughout the night to get these up for sale, ready for tomorrow, because we need to start making some money, especially now that we're down to 1,884. I don't even know if that's enough to pay all the bills and pay our new employees' wages. Well, here we are then, back at the dealership, ready to start working on these two cars. This one needs a full clean and probably some bodywork. In fact, let's do the car scanner and find out. It's a simple tool that's there for us to use it. Yeah, so bodywork's actually fine, so we don't need to use our new employee for this one, so we can do it all overnight. Does need a wax and a polish, and obviously all its normal stuff repairing. Obviously we can't touch this yet because we're not upgraded there, but there we go. That's the two things we've got to work on overnight. So let's get started. Let's get you up in the air, you beautiful little Phantom Thunder, and let's repair what we need to repair on you. Hopefully it should be quite easy. I do have all the stuff we need in our storehouse, so let's just crack on. I've got lots to unscrew. I know you don't want to see all of this, so I'm just going to get started with you here, and I'll bring you back in once we've got the Phantom Thunder ready to go. Almost finished with our Phantom Thunder. Just a couple of bits left to go in. Brakes on this side, wheel back on, and I think we have a battery to do. But you'll see that my money has slightly dropped a bit further. That's because we did take a loan out, and the loan payments happen automatically. You don't have to go over to the computer and pay them. But the rest of your bills, you do have to go and pay. So let's get off of there, bring you back down, and just make sure we didn't miss anything. I think it still needs a battery. Yep, just a battery and a polish, obviously, but nothing else on there. So we'll get on underneath and we'll go and change that battery. Over we go. Out you come. I thought the engine had all disappeared then for a moment, but it seems to be fine. New battery to go in, and then we're going to go into the computer and make sure we can pay our bills for the evening. Make sure our lowly employee gets paid. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as long as we've got enough money. But that's it for the Phantom Thunder now. That is ready to go. Just needs an odometer and a polish. Let's go over to the bank, though. Can we afford to pay everything? 565. I think we can just about afford to pay everything. And that leaves us with 119 credits. We need to get these cars sold ASAP. Phantom Thunder's almost done. We'll do the odometer on it now, actually. Let's see what we've got. 122,000. I think I'm just going to try and tick this one or two. One will do. There we go. And we'll go the rest of it lower down. And hopefully we can get this down to under 100,000 miles without breaking it. That's the goal. Oh, I don't think we're going to make it. Damn it. Damn it. We're not going to make it. We're not going to get it under 100,000. But we'll get it down to 102,700. That'll do. I don't want to go any further. 102,714. We did reduce it by a bit. But there we go. One thing left to do on this beautiful beast. Let's get it back in here and get it polished. But while we're getting ready to do that one, we're also going to throw... See, I told you I just needed polish. We're going to throw this little beast onto the lifter because I think we're going to have to replace everything on this one. But then we'll get it cleaned afterwards. And hopefully by morning, we can have them both up for sale. Well, there we go. The AM Vanguard, all fixed, the stuff we can fix. Just need to get it cleaned. It is almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got two cars to clean, one car to fully clean and one car to just polish. But hopefully we should be there by the morning, ready to sell both, if not one of these cars. Fingers crossed on that one. And if I haven't finished cleaning them, the employee can take over in the car wash today instead of being in the body shop, because we've got nothing there. But there we go. I'm going to crack on cleaning, well, polishing this lovely car. One thing I am also going to do is I'm going to empty some of our broken parts out of the storage, because I'm going to go sell them at the junkyard to try and earn a bit of extra money. You'll see that in a little bit. Well, both of these cars are now mechanically sound. Well, you know, exhaust and suspension stuff. Obviously, the engine, radiator and clutch is still not done, but they are mechanically sound now. They just need a last bit of cleaning. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got a couple of bits left to do. I'm going to polish this car and probably get the employee to clean this one when he comes in, because that's all that needs doing on it now anyway, apart from the odometer. One other thing we are going to do is I'm going to empty out some of the broken parts from our storage, and we're going to take them down the junkyard to sell them, to try and earn just a little bit of extra money, because I feel like we're going to need it. But there we go. I'm going to crack on, get this polished, get this one parked in there ready to be cleaned, and then hopefully when our new employee turns up, we can get him straight on to cleaning that one. Hopefully this car will already be up for sale by that point. So there we go. I'm going to crack on with it. We just need to wax and polish this. So I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, the Phantom Thunder is ready for sale. We're just adding it in now. 55% drivable, visual conditions, excellent. And we can get, what, 22.5? 23 maybe? 23.5? That's 4, but never mind. 25. Can't get 25, but I could probably get 24.5. I'll pin it up for 24.5, and that's the goal. Anything over 20,000, I think we'll be quite happy with for our 100,000 miles of Phantom Thunder. And next up, we've got to get this one cleaned. The dude isn't going to be here for about another hour and a half in game time. I'm not sure how long that is in real world time. I mean, I probably do, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. But I am going to go now and load up the truck, ready to go sell some of this stuff down at the junkyard, because we don't need it all. We don't need the trailer as well, but I probably do need to be able to see where I'm going. On with the lights, swing it round into here. I'm going to back it up into the storage area, and then we're going to play with some of our storage sorting features, because, well, they added them, and it's definitely helpful. So I go into here. I'm going to transfer all of this stuff back apart from our plate packs. So if I just nip everything over and then go and get our plate packs back, that's the simplest way of doing that. And then from here, I'm going to go type, and I'm going to sort it by type, because I want to leave 1 or 2 cars worth and then just get rid of everything else. So we can get rid of that. That leaves 2 cars worth. So then we need suspension. These are all either front or rear, aren't they? Rear. So I'm going to need 4 of them to keep 2 cars worth. Obviously, we want to keep all of our bushings. They are definitely fuses. I don't know what you're talking about. Then we need to keep 4 of the front suspension as well. So that's 2 cars worth. I want 2 of them to be kept. 2 of them to be kept. 2 of them to be kept. I can't do that. I've run out of space. So let's go and load up our pickup truck. In we go. Again, throw it all in and then just take my plate pack out so we know it's not in there. And we'll go back to here, and we'll sort by value again. Type, sorry. We're not sorting by value. What an idiot. Let's keep going down. What have we got? So I wanted just 2 of them, didn't I? 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 of them. I'll keep 2 of these. 2 of them. And we need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 discs to keep, to make sure we've got 2 cars worth. I think it's best to have 2 cars worth ready to go any one time. I think that's a good way of doing it when you come to sort of the end game stuff later on. Why would it take the bit I need but not the other bits? Thanks, game. Anyway, cracking on with that. I don't think this vehicle is got enough space to store everything I need, but it's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There again. Oh, so I want from you down. Wow, that is a lot of brake calipers. That's going to fill up my inventory probably, almost. And 2 batteries. Do you know what? I might keep... No, we'll just go 2 batteries. There we go. So now we've got enough for 2 cars of everything that we can repair at the moment, which I think is plenty. And we're going to get the rest of it sold down at the junkyard. The junkyard is open now, so I'm just going to go now. Our little employee should be here soon, and I'm going to move him over to the car wash today to get that car clean, because, well, that's all I really need to do. But now we need to head over to the junkyard and get some bits sold. We have arrived at the junkyard. Probably should have moved that a bit further forward. I've just realised it's Sunday, so never mind any of the plan I just set out. because I'm an actual idiot. The shops and junkyards do not open on a Sunday. Please remember to check what day it is when you're doing your game. Oh, I'm such an idiot. But there we go. What a wasted trip that was. Back to the shop. Let's get everything cleaned and try and get these cars sold, because there is literally nothing else we can do on a Sunday apart from go and buy cars and sell the cars we've got. So we've made it back to the dealership. One of the first things think we need to do is click that to open. Go over to our PC, because our employee should be here, but I need him working somewhere else. Oh, I can't put him in the car wash, can I? What an idiot. I can only employ him in the body wash at the moment, because I haven't unlocked the next level car wash. Never mind. So you stay there and do absolutely nothing. Enjoy your day off for the day, effectively, that I'm still going to pay you for. That's disgusting. So anyway, now I've just realised that we've got to get this car fully cleaned, so I am going to get that all done. And hopefully we get both these cars sold today and have some money left over. And then when we come back on Monday, we'll be able to sell these. That seems like a bug. I've not had that happen to me before. But there we go. One of them things. We are recording it, so we will be able to show the devs that one. So hopefully they can figure whatever's going on with that. Does it do the same on this side as well? I mean, the foam... Oh, yeah. It seems to be foaming the inside of the car and not the side windows is what I think is happening there. Visually, it looks like they're foamed, but whenever you come up against a window, you can see that they're not. Interesting. It looks like the windows are being foamed, but not the actual... Oh, sorry, the interior of the car is what's being covered in foam. Someone has come to buy our Phantom Thunder. That's exciting. Let's get this all foamed up first. If I can. Go on. Let me have it. Go on, let me have it. Go on, let me have it. There we go. Go on, let me have it. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Send that back to you. And let's go and see if this person's going to offer us the full asking price for our car. Obviously not. I definitely want more than that. I need at least 20, I'm afraid, my friend. So we'll go 23,999 because it's fun. That's not enough, so I'll go 23.5. How does that make you feel? You're coming closer to what I want. What if I made a bigger jump and went to 22.5? Do you know what? No, I need the max money for it. I'm sorry, I'm not taking it. Let's go back in. I'm going to finish cleaning this car. I'll bring you back if anyone comes in to try and buy our car, or if we've got some money so we can go buy something else. That's not going to happen. We need to get this finished. We need to get both of these cars sold today on this rather wonderful Sunday. Somebody else has come to try and buy our Phantom Thunder. Over we go. Are you going to give me the asking price? You're the same as the last lady. 23,750 instead of 999 this time. That's too high. Did you even go up any money then? 23,250. Or you're above what I want, so I'm kind of happy with you. So now if I go 22.5, what are you going to say? 21,119. I will take it. We definitely need the money. We definitely need the money. I'm going to leave the shop open, actually. I was going to close it, but I want people to still turn up. So as soon as this car is finished, we can get it up for sale. Back on, it seems to be like one round of doing a thing, and then someone tries to buy it. So there we go. Let's get this all polished, and then up for sale. There we go. She's all cleaned and polished. Our probably cheapest car we're ever going to sell. Let's just get it out. Oh, my God, get out of the way. All right, calm down. Was that Gerald? Oh, no, that's a different man. Let's get you onto there. Let's get it all painted. Painted? No, we're not getting it painted. We're getting pictures taken. We don't need any paint on this bad boy today. Go down a little bit. Oh, not in the wheat. Beautiful. One from there. And then one just showing off the interior, because that's what I would do in real life. There we go. Let's get you up for sale as well. And then we'll take a look at what other cars are available to buy with the money we've got, because we're still not going to be anywhere near the 35,000 we need to upgrade the office. So let's just get you up for sale. That wasn't really a very good picture of the interior, was it? 65% drivable, excellent visual condition. 5774 is its market value. So if I went 8.5, that's going to say no. What if I just went 8? Still no. 7? 7.2, that's 360. Can't keep my fingers on my number pad. 7.5? Did it say no to 7.5? I know, 7.5. 7.5 is what we'll put it up for. Fingers crossed we can get it sold. But while we're here, I just went to leave. Oh, has someone already come to buy it? Go on, please tell me you're going to buy it. Not that I can afford to sell it now, even if you buy it. 5-1, 7,250. 7,250? You've gone up a little bit. 750. You went up the tiniest amount. That's ridiculous. 6,500. I'm probably just going to sell this one anyway. But, all right, 6. I'll take it. That gives us some money to hopefully go buy a good car for our next car. So I want to get the shop closed so no one else turns up, because it's annoying. And let's go in here and let's see what we can buy. Not my ads. I don't want to do that. I just want to hit search, really, and let it show us anything. So we could buy 38,000 miles Largo. That's pretty good, and that should sell for quite a bit of money, especially if we can reduce the mileage down a little bit. That is the only car we could buy if we bought that one, though. But then we could buy a cheaper Largo with a few more miles on it, and maybe a van as well. We know we could sell them for both for quite a bit, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to look any further, because I just want to try and get it. Oh, there's a Phantom Gale. We could buy the new car. I think we buy the new car. Screw it. Let's buy the new car anyway. We want to get something, because I've got my employee sat here doing absolutely nothing, and I'd kind of like him to not be doing... Do you know what? The cars are both just down the road. I'm just going to run. I'm going to run and drive them back one by one straight into the workshop. There was a tree there or something. Some kind of hitbox. Not cross the road whilst getting hit by traffic would be ideal. Oh, there she is. One of the new vehicles. They do look absolutely fantastic. This one is a genuine boat. And we can't even get the next vehicle yet anyway. So let's just buy this one. 9,150 is too much. I'll give you 7.5 for your old rust bucket. You didn't seem too offended by that. So 7,750. 7,859. I will go 7,801 just because. And you'll add an extra 11 to that. But I'll take it. Thank you very much. You did say this car was drivable, didn't you? Restore the plates while we're here. Into the boat. The new vehicle. Bit dodgy jumping off the grass there. Nice sounding engine, though. I like this. It's got a little grumble undertone there, which is actually really, really nice. I'm quite pleased with that. Right. Here we go, employee. We've paid you a full day's wages anyway. Let's give you something to do. In here, slam on the brakes. In we go. Please, would you sort out the rust on this pile? Thank you, Bartek. On we go. We need to go buy the other car and hopefully still have some money left over just in case we want to get a cheeky third car to start working on that one. Although I can't afford to do all the repairs to them yet. I'm still just running down the street rather than taking the pickup truck because it's close. There's no point driving the truck, loading it up, bringing it back when I could just drive it straight back. At least I think it was drivable. I'm crossing out on the crossing. Can't run me over. It's a law or something like that. Hello. How much do you want for your van? 10,300. I'll give you 7,750 for it.
Oh, nah, dude.
All right, yeah.
Like that at all, man.
Yeah, I figured you made some funny noises there, Sean. 8,250. Well, you've come down a bit. So if I went 8,7,
Maybe if I was just
8,7 flat,
I
and
don't
you'll
know.
still want that. Okay, whatever, Sean.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
brother.
We'll
That's
take it.
Great price.
That's just a dirty plate, so we don't need to do that. This car is not drivable. What an idiot. Definitely should have checked it first. Let's go and get the pickup truck. Can't believe I am that much of an idiot that I didn't check to see if the van was drivable. Also, that puts us in a bad stead because now it means we need to replace a part that we weren't originally intending to replace. I'm reversing here. Please don't step in front of me. You will get run over like that. Yeah, and you'll fold yourself in half like an absolute idiot. Don't walk into the van again, please. There we go. Right, I don't think this one really needs... There is some bodywork on there, so we will need to get this one back into the bodywork. But we also have some stuff to repair on this, so I might just slap it onto the lifter straight away because I don't actually have anything I need to put these vehicles back together shiny and new. So maybe this is just going to be a clean and sell without any repairing. Maybe. I want to get like 45,000 so that we don't have to worry about, you know, we can afford the upgrade and afford to go and buy another car. Thank you very much for cleaning the Gale. This is what he says, by the way, when he's finished. It's done, boss. You can take the car now. But you can completely ignore that statement now. If you just take the car away, he resets back to being able to work on the next one. So let's get this Phantom Gale into here and see what we need to replace on this van. I know I've got something to replace it. so it won't matter, but it won't be brand new, which is a bit of a shame. So front disc on the left, caliper on the left, and exhaust tailpipe is needed, plus a new battery and some fuses. But to get it started, I need to do all of that stuff. So let's get you up in the air, van, and replace the stuff that you are totally missing. Fingers crossed. Here we go then. So straight up, obviously, this part's missing. I know I've got a broken one on me. It's probably in the truck, so never mind. So I'll make sure I take one out of the pickup truck and throw it back into my storage. We also need to take this front wheel off. Helps if you're in disassembly mode as well. So off with the front wheel. Obviously, when you get late game and you've got your employee in here, you can just tell him to do all of this and you don't have to manually do it. We still need to take the brake caliper off to put a broken brake disc on, and we'll go for our most fixed caliper, something like that. There we go, because I don't have new ones to chuck back on it. I just want this van to be drivable, to make it easier to work on. Even if we're not going to repair everything, we might just clean everything. I think we need to take this wheel off as well. And then while we're in here, I'll be honest, I hadn't noticed this before, so I feel like a bit of an idiot. But when you're in here, I'm just going to take the wheel off first. You can actually press Z, and it will tell you where you're at. So you can see there, it's just a brake caliper left rear, not installed, although the shock absorber front right is genuinely at 0 condition. So that shouldn't work, but we'll put a brake caliper back on there, get this wheel back on, and this should now be a rollable vehicle, unless it counts that 0% front suspension as not being rollable. Let's find out. Let's get it down off the lift and see if we can drive it into the body shop to give our employee something else to do today. Still not drivable, so that means the suspension part does have to be replaced. So if it's at 0%, wherever it is, it does have to be replaced. That's interesting to know. So there we go. Up we go again. I'm sure that was all that was wrong with it. If I press R, it just gives me the last report that was at 0, apart from polishing. But yeah, sure. So it is just that shock absorber right front that we need to do. 0%, that is, yeah. So if it's at 0%, it doesn't count as a part. So does that mean when I take it out, it's not repairable? Not that I've unlocked repairs yet, but we'll find out. Interesting to know. So if I now go to put it back on, there is a 0% one there. Again, I need to take another shock out of... Well, actually, I don't, because that one should have just gone straight back in there. Theoretically. Obviously, the brake disc, brake caliper, I do need to replace along with the exhaust because they were straight up missing. But it all depends whether we can repair that one. But this should be drivable now. Fingers crossed. Back down you come. I should have loads of stuff on me. Yeah, that's fine. Now we're drivable. There we go. Let's put you in here. And yes, you can now start working on the van and getting this one all cleaned for, or bodywork sorted for me. Thank you very much. Then I just need to clean this beast, and then hopefully we can get these two out for sale. But I might go and see if we can purchase another car while we are here. But on the lower side, because I do need to make sure we can pay all our bills. But the cargo, are you drivable? Not drivable. Check that. Remember to check whether it's drivable or not. I'm talking to myself, not you guys. You can play it however you want, in all honesty. So 10,382 is what we have to spend. So we could definitely get that. I'm looking at the more expensive end of the vehicles. Theoretically, not the top end, though. Obviously, we're not getting there. 77,000 Andante. There we go. Don't know why I struggled so much to say that. We can't quite afford that, which is a bit of a shame. So I think we go and search by price very quickly in here. Scroll all the way down, please. Oh, that'll do. That's close enough. What could we theoretically afford? This stuff. Now, I do want to go towards the upper end, but I don't want to spend it all. So I think it is going to be that P van, the P4. I think we take the P4 that isn't drivable. No, I don't want... So now I want to go up here and make it also drivable. And then we'll have a look what we've got. So it is going to be the Andante, I think, is the one we're going to have to buy. Schedule a meeting and let's see how far away you are and if we need to take the pickup truck. You're just around the corner. I'm going to run it. There is a fence there, though, so I still have to go around the outside. Ta-da! Hello! Yes, I'm here to buy your rust pile. That is bad. I'm glad we've got an employee to take care of that. 8,600. You're kidding me, right? 6,250. 8.6, but you did come down a bit though. That's always a good sign. So what if I now went 7,250? Stop laughing at me. She's come down a little bit more. So I go 7.5. What are you going to say to that? 8,130. Okay. I really didn't get anything off of that. I'm still going to take it anyway because I need it. We need to sell some vehicles. We need to make at least... Oh my God, that was bouncy off of there. We need to make at least 45,000 so we can afford the office upgrade and 10,000 to spend on a car, so we can at least have one thing to sell moving forward. Ideal. He's just finished with the cargo van, so should be able to just squeeze this one in to be cleaned straight after, or de-rusted straight afterwards. I've got everything facing different ways now. I'm making it difficult for myself. I know you're facing the right way there. That's all right. In we go to here then, and let's get you started on this car. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't do the closing statement, but now I've put a new car in. He's just happy to work on the new car. That is such a fix. You would not believe how happy I am with that. Right, one thing I do need to do now is go back to my storage and sort all of that out. Make sure that's all ready to go for when the junkyard opens on Monday morning. I do really need to clean the cars, but I don't think we're going to get it done today. So I'm going to leave the shop closed and just carry on working with them overnight. And we'll come back in tomorrow and see how it's all looking. Well, I sorted out all my broken parts, ready to go. I've made sure I've got enough of 2 vehicles in there once I can start getting them repaired. And honestly, I think we're just going to clean these and get them straight out for sale because I can't afford to buy everything we need to replace them with. So there we go. What do you need? You need absolutely all of the cleaning elements. So let's start with the foam and let's get this beautiful Gale all cleaned up and ready to go. The Gale is all cleaned. Let's just roll it forward. Is there anything I can actually replace on it? If we go into the scanner... I don't even think I've got a battery. No. Fuses. I've got some fuses. We could do that. There's no holes in the exhaust, so I can't even repair that either. I feel terrible. This isn't how I wanted to play this game, but it is my own choice. There we go. Just the one fuse there. That's fixed. Has it increased the value of our Phantom, of our Gale? What is it? Oh, it is a Phantom Gale, yeah. There we go. Fuse is up to 100%. Battery isn't. Let's do some odometer dodginess. Oh, I have to start with that 7. If I can get that down, if I can get it down from 207 to 100, I'll be a very happy boy. I don't think I'm going to make it. Maybe I can get it down to 190,000. Go on, let me have it. 0. Oh, that's so close. I just need one more tick over from one more reel. Come on, give it to me here. There we go. 270 to 199,000 miles, and I've broken it. I've broken it. I was trying to squeeze as much as I could. That's a shame. At least it's cleaned. I just want to get it up for sale. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money from this car. Just a tiny little bit is the goal. Fingers crossed on that. We shall find out once we get it up for sale. See what its value is and how much we can make when someone comes to finally try and buy our beautiful Phantom Gat. It is a good looking car. I do like it quite a lot. There we go. First time we're going to have one of these up for sale in our actual playthrough, not in our test function. I don't know what I'm calling the other one. The other save is, I suppose, just for update videos and stuff. But there we go. Let's get on. Your ads. Let's place an ad up here. Phantom Gale Silver. It's going to be terrible. 35% drivable. Excellent condition. I can't even remember what I paid for it. I'll check that in a minute. If I pick this up for 17,000, you'll be happy enough with that. What about if I put it up for 18? Oh, that was 19. That's still 19. Where's my 8 key? There it is. 18,000. I don't know if we're going to get that, but it's got to be worth a shot. Hopefully someone will come and buy it. Fingers crossed on that one. We did manage to get all the bodywork done on this one before my employee went home today, which is always a good sign. And now I just need to spend the evening cleaning these vehicles because I haven't got the money to replace everything we need to replace with them, which is a bit of a shame because that's how I wanted to play. But there we go. I'm going to crack on, get both of these cleaned, come back in the morning, and hopefully they'll both be up for sale and ready to go. Just in the process of washing the van, and already someone has come to try and buy our Gale. I'm not accepting... Oh, I don't know. What have I put it up for? 24.5? Oh, 18. I'll accept 15 at the lowest. Oh, God, you're way off. Way off. 17,000. Still way off. 16,250. I need to get you up.
Oh, hell no.
15,750. Oh, it's close enough. It's close enough. We'll take it. That'll do. It does give us a bit of extra money to play around with, which means potentially if I get these 2 cars fully fixed, we should be able to make enough money to be able to upgrade the office. Fingers crossed. I do need to finish cleaning this van, though, so I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll be back in a bit. The shop is now closed, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm going to get these cleaned, and I will come back tomorrow morning when I can hopefully go to the shop, buy the bits I need to get these 2 vehicles all the way fully restored to hopefully be able to make as much money as we can to be able to upgrade our office today, or tomorrow, should I say, and then be able to get on and buy another vehicle to help us move on. Okay, I lied. I got everything I needed to get on those 2 cars done a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. They're all fully cleaned and ready. It's just work stuff to go. So let's buy another cheap car. I need to make sure I still leave some money in there. So I'm going to go something under around 8,000 is what I'm going to go for. What have we got in here? That's the P-Rise that doesn't run, isn't it? So maybe we go for a Boulder or a Canyon. They're sort of like the next value up cars, aren't they? So do we go for which one? Let's go for the Canyon. I do slightly prefer the Canyon. It is drivable, so we're going to go and grab that as well and get that one all ready to go. Maybe have to sort a few bits out. That's a bit far away. I'm going to go grab the pickup truck for this one, just because I don't want to be in the same mistake I was with the van, even though we already know it's drivable. So there we go. Another new car. Let's go pick it up. Pickup truck, picking up a pickup truck. It's a pickup truck. It makes sense. So let's get in and buy this beautiful red truck. Hello there, Carolyn. How are you doing? You want 7,650. I'll give you 5,750. How does that sound? You're not offended by that, so that's good. So I'm going to go 6,100 and see what you say there. 6,596, 6,250. I guess we're paying 655,533 for it then. Does still leave us 10,000, which should be enough to fix everything we need for all 3 vehicles, potentially. Fingers crossed on that one, to get them all up for sale and back to making enough money to be able to upgrade the shop, which is what we need, ready to go. I say shop, it's actually called the office, isn't it? But anyway, we need to upgrade the office, so let's get back and let's work on this last car overnight. Before in the morning we'll go sell some of our old parts at the junkyard and buy everything we need to fix up these 3 cars and maybe 1 extra if we can afford it. We're definitely a little bit early for the junkyard to be open, but I wanted to get here for bang on opening so that we can sell the parts that I have filled the van that I've quickly burrowed with, and then we're going to go buy 3 to 4 sets of everything we need to repair these cars. I'm hoping I can afford to get 4 of each, but we'll do 3 of each just to start with, and hopefully the van is big enough to load all of them into. We got about 25 minutes to wait before the junkyard actually opens, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for a little while, and then we'll go from there. Ta-da! He has arrived. Let's go sell some stuff. How are you doing, good sir? I've come to sell you all of my things. Sell, 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 sell. I have another full van's worth, and then still a little bit more after that. No, don't want to buy. Sell, 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 sell. Just keep selling. And back into here. We'll empty out the last little bit. Here we go, sir. Oh, I can't get this shop. There we go. Please buy all of my stuff. Now, while I'm here, I might buy a broken engine, a broken clutch, and if there's a broken radiator here as well, or 2, I'll only take 2 if I can get 2 of the others as well, which I can't. So I'll just take the one that broke. So I've got 1 full car's worth of stuff that could be repaired. Chuck that into the van, and then we need to head to the shop and buy just a little bit more so that we can get all of these 3 cars back in our garage ready to be sold, shiny and brand new, hopefully earning us or taking us up to over 45,000 so that we can buy the office upgrade. We have made it to the shop. What a way to come in. Oh my god, not thinking I'm going to make it, but there we go. Let's first just try and buy 3 of everything we need, or 3 sets of. So that's 6 front shocks, 6 rear shocks. I'll come back to the brakes because that's a lot of them. 6 of these, and then 3 of everything else. Oh, too many. 3 of them. I don't know how much stuff I've got on me at the moment, so let's go and load that into the van. In you go. Oh, I was almost there, but there we go. In you go. We'll go back in and try some more. Keep buying, keep buying. So I bought the catalytic converter. I need 3 manifolds, 3 mufflers, 3 that's 4. 3 resonators, 3 exhaust tailpipes, and 3 batteries. I'm going to go dump that into the van as well. I've got 6,000 left, but I've got all of what I need apart from brakes. So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 12 of each. Hopefully I can afford it. I definitely can. That's fine. 12 of the... Oh, missed it. 12 of these. And I guess while we're here, we should probably pick up a few more. I'll go for 10 more of the... no, I won't. We will go back and get some more plate refresh kits. That's the van fully loaded. One more. Let's get some plate refresh kits and maybe a couple more fuses. I'm going to go for 10 of them again. Thank you. And then I'm just going to go for 1 more of each set of fuses to load into storage. And hope that ties us over for everything we need for the next little while. There we go. Let's get back to the garage. Let's get working on these 3 cars. Back at the garage, just loading everything into the storage now. I don't want to throw my plate refresh kits in there. Just want to make sure of that. In you go. Rest of you come out. That should be all of it now. And then I want to keep... In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's throw that back in the van. Make my life just a little bit easier. And then be able to just do that. And everything's now in there. And then we'll keep this on our person. Nice and easy. Bodywork's done on all 3 vehicles. Plate refresh kits are done on all 3 vehicles. So everything now just needs to go in and be refreshed. I also think I've done all the fuses. Oh my God, that's the accelerator, not the brake. What an idiot. That's why I shouldn't drive. I should not drive. It is dangerous. But there we go. Now I'm going to get on and get everything on these 3 vehicles all repaired. Get them up for sale one by one. I'll bring you back in if anyone tries to buy them. We've only got 1,349 money left. That is quite low. Hello. Oh, I pressed the mouse button to move it. Anyway, that's on me. So I'm going to get all of this stripped down, all of this repaired up, get this van up for sale, and then we will go from there. Well, I think that's everything done on the van. Let's just do a quick car scan. Oh, I haven't done the battery, actually. Yeah, definitely need to go and do the battery. But that's all there. 115,000 miles. Let's quickly get in and swap that battery. Out we come. I don't know how you even managed to get me to the junkyard. You were so knackered. But now we're all shiny and new. But, you know, as much as we can actually do at the moment until we've unlocked a few more levels. And then we can replace absolutely everything, including that engine. So there we go. Let's just quickly run the odometer, see if we can get it down from 115. I'm just going to start at the 5 here, because I feel like if I can get this low enough, that's just going to tick it all down, and then we'll be in like 90,000 miles instead of 100 and something. Go on, tick it down. That's what we like. Keep rolling. There we go. If we can get it to like 80 something, I'll be very happy. That's it. It's starting to go a bit quicker now, so I'm going to come off of this reel and move into the next one. I'm just going to keep lowering it. Get it as low as we possibly can and try not to break it this time. That's at least the goal. Fingers crossed. Oh, I think we'll just do a little bit tick more on the next one. Not too much more, though. I definitely don't want to lose out. That'll do. It's starting to move faster. So let's go get this van up for sale, and hopefully we'll get some customers in through the door right away, because I don't actually think I've got enough to pay the money that I owe at this current moment in time. So hopefully we can get this van sold very quickly, make some money back, and go from there. I should probably check that the van is empty before I do that, just to make sure. Yes, that's my inventory. That is fine. I'm more than happy for that to be there, just to be on the safe side, because you never know. Right, back into here. Stand on the desks, because I don't like sitting in chairs. Let's get on with this. The cargo van in white, 65% drivable, 14,000. I thought I was going to get some more for that. I really did. Oh, this isn't Wogel. 18,000 it's going to have to be. I was hoping for more from you, my friend, but there we go. Let's move on to the next vehicle, which is the Andante. Andante? That'll do. It's close enough. So we need to get this one fully repaired as well. I think I've done all the fuses, but I do think this one does need a new battery as well. So I might as well start 5%. Batteries are terrible on these vehicles. Off you come, off you. Couldn't click on it for whatever reason there. Don't know why. That's a bit low. That should maybe be addressed. because it sits right underneath the bar. I don't know if you can press it, though. But anyway, that's the battery all done. We need to go out and get this one up in the air and get working with the full underside, get all of that ready. And if someone comes to buy the van in the meantime, I'll bring you back in. They're not going to come and bun the van at the moment because I forgot to open the shop. There we go. Now the dealership is open, ready to sell some vehicles. Well, I get under here and start repairing this Andante. Well, there we go. I think we're pretty much done with the Andante. Let's just get the car scanner out and double check. All done on there, all done on there. Absolutely fine. 77,000 miles. I still haven't had a customer turn up for the van. Did I put it up for sale? I'm sure I did. It's just been a long time and no one's turned up. It is up for sale. Maybe they're just not interested in the P4 van. But anyway, odometer time for the Andante. I'm not going to play with the first one. I'm just going to move with the second one and see how much we can take off for this beautiful little car. If we get it down to the 50, I'll be very happy. But if we get it to low 60s, I guess that'll do. Maybe the mid-60s it'll have to be, potentially. Probably mid-60s. That's enough of that one. Yeah, okay. I didn't really get that much off it. 11,000 miles, I guess, isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. But 66,000 miles on this beautiful little kilometres. Is it miles or kilometres here? Miles, I guess. Let's just crack on. Oh, that'll do for that. I don't want to play around with it any longer. The vehicle value has increased. The license plate's struggling to load in. Placing this one in slot number 1. There we go. I was going to say, please go green. I don't want to have to, like, reverse it back out again. Quickly grab a shot here and a shot here. Oh, finally a customer's showed up. Just want to get you to show that people do come and visit us here at VM Motors. Let's go. Let's get this one up for sale and then finish off with the little truck. I was hoping these would sell today, but it appears no one wants to come into our car dealership on... Nobody wants to come into our car dealership on Monday. No idea what happened there. That's low as well. Can I put you up for 20? I can. What about 21? I can. I'll put you up for 21 then and hope that works. I've no idea what happened then. I think my mouse rolled off the main screen and tried to go to one of my side monitors. But never mind. Or one of my side monitors. My side monitor. Just the one extra monitor I've got. Not loads of them, as I made it sound there. Right, let's get you in. Please, someone try and buy one of my vehicles or all of them. Are you going to? Or are you walking away? It looks like you're all walking away. This is so disappointing. Nobody likes car buying on a Monday, apparently. Anyway, let's crack on with this. Let's have a look and see what we've got to do. Definitely need the battery. Fuses are all done, and all of the underside needs doing as well. And it's 153,000 miles on this one. We might as well start with the battery. So, yeah, I want to crack on with this. Again, if anyone shows up to try and buy one of our lovely vehicles, I'll bring you back in. But if not... I'm not going to until this car's finished because, yeah, nothing really else to talk about. That was our last battery as well, and this will be the last of all of our brand new gear. Then we really have to get these 3 cars sold, and I was definitely hoping I would make a bit more money than I am currently. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Just as I was about to start, someone has rocked up to try and buy our van. Please offer me good... No, I need considerably more than that. 17,000, please. I definitely need more than that. 16,750, please, not 52. And then I'm just going to drop it down to 16 to 250. I need at least 15 for it. I will take it. I don't think I'm going to be buying any more vehicles until after all of these are sold. I'm hoping. This isn't going to be enough to make it to 45,000, is it? No, I don't think so. Let's just carry on, though. We can keep wishing. We can keep dreaming. Oh, still in the process of our tear down, and someone has rocked up to buy our car. So let's get out of here. Where are you? Please offer me good money. Please offer me good money. I suppose it's not bad. I'll drop 1,000 off. Go on, give me some more. You have given me some more. So now we're going to go 19.5. I need more than that. I'm going to flat 19 for my last sale, and you're going to give me almost 17. Do you know what? That takes us up to 33. It depends how much we can sell this truck for when we finished. But we might have just made it. But probably not. Probably going to need another car. But anyway, I'll crack on with this. And we'll find out soon enough. Here we go then. This one's all finished. We'll just do a quick scan to make sure all clean and ready to go. I did spend some money. I'll tell you all in a minute. 153,000 miles on there. It was all finished. I did look. So I'm just going to start No, that's terrible. I shouldn't have started here. Let's just see how far we can tick this one down. I've made a terrible decision. I don't think I'm going to get this one down lower than 100,000 miles. But I have been to the shop. I bought another 2 sets of everything so we can do another car, because where we were at wasn't enough to be able to do what we needed to do. Unless I could sell this car for, I think we were at 33, so I needed to sell this particular vehicle for like 12, 13,000. I just really don't see that happening. If it goes up for that much now, I'm going to feel like such an idiot. But anyway, I've made it so we can buy a couple more cars overnight, get them ready to go, and hopefully the next day, tomorrow, we will finally get the money we need to upgrade our office. Fingers crossed on that one. I'll see you guys in just a bit. We'll get this one up for sale, and I'm going to go buy 2 more cars, and then we'll come back and check them all out in a bit. So our little canyon can go up. It's market value of 10. It wasn't quite enough. If I said 15, it'd be too much. If I said 13.5, maybe there's a possibility we could have done it, but I wasn't feeling safe. So anyway, I'm now going to crack on. We've got to buy 2 more cars, hopefully quite cheap. Not you at all. There's our canyon. Whoops, terrible photo. Let's see. I want to spend relatively cheap, but get decent. Does that make sense? Something decent. There's a Largo there. 12,008. Is it drivable? It is. I think we'll go check you out. Probably buy you anyway. And what else? Allegrato for 11. Or a Journey. I haven't got 34, so we definitely can't do that. And let's keep looking. That didn't sell for very long. Allegrato again. 2004 with 45,000 miles. That could be worth a punt. That's quite low mileage. Oh, there's a Largo. Hey, I can't afford the Largo. So let's go back up and have a look at the 45,000 mile Allegretto. Probably wrong, but anyway. Anything close by? Oh, one of them's close by. So let's go and grab that one and hopefully see that is up for sale, isn't it? Yeah, it's currently for sale. So let's go and try and buy this first one. It's a bit further away than I anticipated. We probably should have drove, but let's get out and stretch the legs a little bit. Lovely nighttime walk at just gone midnight. Quite a few people out for this time of night. I wasn't expecting, but anyway, let's go buy our first car, and hopefully tomorrow, the next day, we'll be able to sort all of these out and go from there. Fingers crossed on that one. 11,200. Yeah, I'm not giving you that. I'll give you 9,250. Oh, yes, that was a good one. 9,425. 493. I tell you what. We'll meet somewhere in the middle at 950, and you'll add an extra 6, and I will take it. Thank you, sir. We'll restore the plates while we're here. Let's get this one back to the garage and then go and view the second car. We have arrived. Let's get this all lined up and ready to go. In reverse. Trailer ramps down. Put this just in front of the car, close enough that we can just jump in and reverse it down. That will do. Round we go. How much do you want for this piece of junk? 12.8. Definitely not giving you that. I'll give you 10 flat. How does that sound? Well, you weren't insulted by it. Maybe I could have gone a little bit lower. Oh, I missed a no there. Thank you. Oh, now I've added a no. Definitely don't want to offer that much.
I don't know.
Oh, 474. I'll go 350. Come on, be fair. 379. I'll take it. Thank you, sir. Let's get out of here. We've got stuff to do, places to go, cars to fix and clean. Please don't crash into me. I guess I'm turning this way then around here. Never mind. I was going to go the other way, but now it's too far. Let's get both of these back to the garage. All worked on. We've still got 7 grand left. So that should leave us in a relatively good spot. And I'll tell you what, if we don't finish it tomorrow, we're just going to get these cars sold. And then we're going to take out a loan to pay for the rest so we can get the shop finally upgraded. Because this has taken way too long. And I feel like I've made an absolute meal of it. And it's definitely much easier when you're doing it well, and I am not doing it well, I don't think. So anyway, let's crack on. I've got the full night pretty much to work on these cars and hopefully get them done. Well, welcome back. It is the next day. I've managed to do some bits, but not all of it. The restore plates seems to be, the hitbox seems to be a bit out. But anyway, let's get on. I need you to finish all the rust on that while I finish working on this. We do have one truck out the front for sale. And what I'm going to do now is, because we do need to get this done, very much need to get this done, is I am just going to take a loan. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to take the £20,000 loan, $20,000 loan. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And that should give us enough to now upgrade our office. Hopefully. Oh, no, not quite. We still need an extra 5,000. I was a bit off on my maths there. But we shouldn't be too long to get there. The pickup truck's for sale. I've got a bit of work left to do on this. And our little employee is out there working on the rust on the other car. Not too far to go now. And we should be able to get there. And still have money left over, obviously, because we've now got 3 cars to sell. I've already paid for everything I need to pay for. So we will be there today at some point, this in-game today, day 23, Tuesday. Fingers crossed someone just comes and buys that truck early on and we can go and do the upgrade, because this has taken a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I guess it's all play style and things like that, isn't it? No, I don't want the catalytic converter, please. I was aiming up here. See that one? That's what I was clicking on. Anyway, we'll carry on. I'm going to get the rest of this all sorted. This car still needs to be cleaned. The other car's cleaned. So as soon as our employees finish with the bodywork, we can get that other car out and up for sale. And hopefully by then, we'll have already upgraded the office to level 3 and we can start doing some other things. Our employees just finished with the other car. Thank you very much, good sir. This should now be ready to go. I've already done the odometer on it. I did not mean to turn the torch on, but there we go. 100% all on there. Market value is 20,000. I'm just going to quickly turn that torch off. Thank you. Let's go get this one up for sale as well. And hopefully someone's going to come and buy a car. We're already at 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, my God. And nobody's bought the car yet. Our lovely little pickup truck. But now we should have some options. I guess you're going in that space then. It's not where I was aiming, but we'll take it. In we go. Quickly grab some pictures. Thank you. Run around this side. Can't sprint when you're in photo mode. One like that. That'll do. Let's get into the shop. Get this car up for sale as well. And get finished with our other one. And hopefully sell one of these. And actually finally be able to do the upgrade we've been trying to do this whole episode. We'll get there eventually. 63% drivable. 20,000. If I put it up for 24, you are happy with that. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it at 24 because I just kind of want that one to sell so that we can move on and get the upgrade done and crack on with what we're doing. Please, someone come and buy my... Thank you. Please, someone come and buy my cars is what I was going to say. 9,701. What if I went 12.5? I've knocked 1,000 off. You're coming up a little bit. Oh, I'll take that. 12 dead. 14,750. Wait, 11,750. I went up money there. 11. Oh, that's it. I'll just take it. Thank you. We can finally do the upgrade. You are my favorite customer because you are the one that has made it so I can finally do the upgrade. Up we go. We get a repair machine, storage expansion, which I definitely need, a display platform, and a bigger office and parking lot with concrete services. Thank you so very much. I've been looking forward to this one. There we go. Sam's got something to say.
That's it. More space means more rides for sale. Now you just got to fill it up. Chop, chop. Time is money.
Thank you for the wonderful insight there, Sam. Here is the repair machine. In the warehouse, you will find a machine to repair parts. Interact with it and move the damaged part from the inventory to the machine. Start the machine by interacting with the side panel. When the work is finished, drag the refurbished parts back to the inventory. Thank you very much. Let's go and actually start that because that's a thing we can actually do. Come around here. Someone's come to buy my other car. You're going to have to wait a minute, I'm afraid. We're doing some repair stuff. Do I have stuff on me? I do. I believe it's only 10 available spaces at this level. I don't know what we need more than one thing. So I'll tell you what, we'll do all of the brakes and the 2 suspension pins. And that'll do. There we go. Interact with you. I think this is probably full. Oh, it was quite close to full, but now we've got more space. Didn't mean to throw my brake pack in there, plate pack in there. There we go. Get you back out. And that's it. That's how you use the repair machine. Once you get up to the next level, I think you can put 20 parts in it, but when the first level, it's just 10. We've also got concrete structures absolutely everywhere now. Look, or concrete surfaces absolutely everywhere. More spaces to sell some cars. And obviously, we've got to sell this little beauty here. 24, you're going to offer 18. That's actually not bad. If I could type in the right, I'll knock a 500 off for you. I'll knock 1,500 off for you. Oh my god, that's actually really close. If I just went 22 dead, 2,000 off. You're still a bit off, but I'm taking it. I don't care. I'm happy. We've got a better looking dealership. I'm just going to quickly close this. better looking dealership. VM Motor sign looks better. It's all looking nicer out here. We've got concrete everywhere, which is all fantastic. And if we head back around here, it's all concreted around here as well. And out the back here, all concreted. I suppose while I've been talking, I could have set this car in to have the rust done, couldn't I? But never mind. That is looking fantastic. I think that's where we're going to end today's video. I imagine this one is already considerably longer than all the other ones have been. We will finish off this car in the next episode, as well as checking out some more bits we've got going on here. But if we head into our lovely office, we've got the rotisserie platform. I know it's not called a rotisserie platform, but one of the new things they have added is they've put this here now, and that's how you manage it rather than on the rotating platform, which I think is much better, because sometimes you just end up in this and then you end up facing the other side, and yeah, things like that. So now you interact with it from here. It is nice and simple to use. We'll have a car in there very, very soon, I promise. In fact, I might actually finish this car off just so we can do it, but I'm going to do it all off camera, so you guys don't have to sit and wait. We'll get that one on the rotisserie, and then we'll call an end to today's video. So I'll be back in just a minute. Well, there we go then. We got it all finished. She's up for sale. Let's get her on to our rotating stand, the Allegretto. And there she is. And as she rotates around, you do still rotate around if you stand on the platform. But rather than going to the car to manage it, you can now go to the stand to manage it. So there we go. And that's where we are. Genuinely going to end today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you want to head over to our store, vm-shop.fourthwall.com. Link in the description below. And pick up one of our Car Mechanic Simulator hats. I think they're absolutely fantastic. The official logo on there. And I have been given permission by the guys over at Garage Monkey Games to do that and release those. They make no money from it. All the profit from this hats does go to me, so it helps support me, but still shows your love for a very awesome game. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, whatever it is you're getting up to, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe for Virtual Mechanic.